Hello everyone, welcome to Semi Homesteading with Abby. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. We are doing something very fun today. We are throwing a bridal shower. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I've been trying to get into the hosting groove. So I'm hosting Christmas this year, my husband and I are. There's gonna be 14 people here. And today is gonna be a little bit of a good dry run because we are hosting a Christmas themed bridal shower tea. Now, I've done some prep before, but it's 8 a.m. The shower is at 1. And I have a lot to do. So I'm gonna walk you through what I've already done, what I have left to do, and then take you along through all the prep. Again, it's 8 a.m. My mom's coming over at 11. Let's get started and I'll give you the whole rundown. I just woke up. I also have to get ready during this whole day and do some cleaning and stuff. But the one good thing that we have done already is set up the table. Sorry, my voice is also very weird because I went to a concert last night, started screaming, and I just woke up. So the combo of all those make me a little raspy. Okay, but here is the tablescape. I'm feeling very good about this. So I have one other teapot that I need to put in the middle here. I also, if I have time, want to put name tags and name cards on each of these plates and tie them to the candy cane. So I got to put candy canes around. But I'm excited about the actual place setting. I think it looks really good. I didn't have enough room on the table to put saucers for the teacups. I think it's gonna be okay, but we're doing a little afternoon tea. My mom is bringing candles, and we're gonna do one pot of peppermint tea and one pot of Earl Grey. So I think that's gonna be very fun. All right, I got the first batch of cookies done. I got the second batch in the oven. We'll have to do a third batch here. Dishes are clean other than I gotta put this away, wash out the coffee grounds a little bit. Okay, here's the second batch of cookies cooling. They're a little bit crispier, I can tell, like the edges are actually golden brown. So yeah, I cooked them the same amount of time, but this was already hot, so I'm gonna take it down for a couple minutes for the next batch. But if people like crispier cookies, we got you covered. So the other little obstacle in this is that the bride-to-be is allergic to cats and Mick is here. So I need to really make sure to like mop all the floors and vacuum everything really well, wipe everything down, which won't be too hard. Like I was already planning on doing that, but the mop is, I think, gonna be very important. And then I need to put Mick in the basement while the shower's happening. As you can see, he is just yelling right now. Let's go find him. Oh, here he is. Mickey. Good boy. I feel like I don't actually have that much food prep. It's really, I think, gonna be nice because the bride's mom is bringing a fruit salad and pastries for dessert. So really all I have to make is finger sandwiches and then a Caesar kit that I literally just throw together. So it should be like extremely simple and easy. And my mom's coming over at 11, like I mentioned, to help make finger sandwiches. So in the meantime, I'm just basically gonna be cleaning and doing little touch-ups to like the table or, you know, the living room, and also making these name tags. So the idea is I will put a little name tag on these pieces of paper for each person, tie them to the candy cane with a little bit of green yarn, and I have my Cricut machine to write the names in a cute way. So I'm charging my computer right now to hook this up, so hopefully that will be very soon. Alexa, stop the timer. That's a perfect number. They all just fit. Set a timer for 13 minutes. Okay, one of the things I keep forgetting to actually do for the shower is print out bridal shower games, which I always love doing games at bridal showers. So it's definitely a must. I've been meaning to for the last like 3 days, go actually find game printouts and print them. I'm either gonna go make some really quick and print them out, or just get an Etsy download. But sometimes the Etsy games or bride games, that I find. I don't like some of the questions. They're like too risque or don't really apply. So I have Canva and I may just adapt some. So we'll see. Okay, I got all the games done. I think this is really cute. You can't see the color that well on here, but I have like a Christmas little ornament sort of thing, like holly. I don't know what this is, but with a Would She Rather game. And then I did a Guess Who. And then I did a Guess the Number. I did buy templates off of Etsy, but I couldn't find any Christmas themed ones, and I wanted that very badly, so I just made these on my own, just based off of the Etsy one. This is why I make my own, because there's questions like, I start most of our arguments, I win all of our arguments. Like, we don't need to be combative on the bridal shower, so I just put in better arguments. Like I said, I changed that to, I apologize, like who apologizes first when you have an argument usually. So that's why there's like definitely some things that I'm just like, we don't need that energy in a shower. Jason is now starting to make the mulled wine and test that out before everyone comes over. The cookies are now done for the decorating portion, and I'm just going to actually start baking biscuits so that people have like biscuits and jam and butter. That's how it's looking. We're pretty good. The time is 10 o'clock. My mom will be over in an hour, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so we only have 7 people coming over, so I think 1 can of these is probably okay because we have so much other food. But maybe I'll just make, let's see how many there are here. There's 8. So I'll probably just make 1 more can later, even though it's probably not necessary, but just have backup. And then I can bring leftovers to the home church gathering tomorrow if I have any. The other big thing I have to do, other than the sweeping and mopping before my mom comes over, is tackle that laundry. They're all clean, I just need to hang them up, which is like honestly the worst part of laundry for me, but we're gonna do it because we need the room to look good. Okay, the first test batch of mulled wine has been made. It was a little bit not cinnamony enough and it needed to be cooked longer. So we know that for now. Jason's gonna make the rest of the mulled wine. I'm gonna make another thing of biscuits. My mom is about to come over. All right, hey everyone. It is after the shower and I just want to give you a quick recap because I'm already sitting in bed. I don't think I've announced on the channel yet, but I am pregnant, like I'm 11 weeks pregnant. And so my nose gets really stuffy and I get very, very tired. So people left at like 5 or 4:45 or 5. So I did like a little bit of cleanup and I just immediately got into bed. I've been laying here for like an hour. I'm gonna make some sort of first trimester update or something like that. But for right now, I will give you the bridal shower update from bed. So it was awesome. It went off without a hitch. So we had the little afternoon tea. I was a little bit concerned about how to actually keep the tea hot and stuff because I made the tea at 1 thinking people would show up at 1, but my house is kind of far out and people were like coming from far away and they misjudged the time a little bit. We didn't actually start the tea portion, the eating portion, until about 1:20 or 1:25, but it was all still hot by the time we sat down to eat. I had 1 refill to do of the teas that I was a little nervous about because I didn't want it to be like awkward, but it actually fell at the perfect time where we were kind of done with our main food and I was gonna bring out the desserts. So I did a little dessert switch and then replenished the teas. So it all worked really well. Then we played some games and I had some prizes that were already set for those games and that went off without a hitch. We opened a few presents. The couple actually has most of the stuff and they didn't do a registry, so we did like a stock the bar, but everyone had like either a little card or the wine was in a bag or something to like kind of open. So we did a little like mini gift time. And then at every bridal shower I've been at, you know, the gifts take a little bit longer because it's like either more people or there's like actual some gifts and cards to open instead of just wine. So we sped through those and I knew we would. So I coordinated that cookie decorating activity and I was a little concerned because by the time we got to the cookie decorating, it was already 3:40. And on the invitation, it said 4, and I wanted to be kind of respectful of other people's time, but everyone was totally fine to stay. So I suggested the cookie decorating anyway, even though it was getting late. Like, I obviously didn't mind if they stayed past the time. So we set up the cookie decorating. Everyone had a great time with that. We were all chatting and hearing about the wedding and what all the plans are for that. And, you know, so it was all very, very fun. Everyone was so sweet. Everyone got along great. And then during the cookie decorating is when I took out the mulled wine, and everyone had a glass then. So it went very, very well, and it was like, I felt like such a success. And so overall it was just amazing. And now I've been laying here. My husband's gonna bring Carl's Jr. on his way home because he was hanging out with my brother and sister-in-law. We had to put Mick down in the basement because of the bride's allergy. But look at how cute. Now he's up here with me. Mick is not quite a cuddler, but like him being on that side of the bed, snuggled up with his blanket is, you know, still heartwarming. So overall, very, very good. I would highly recommend an afternoon tea party. I was a little nervous about not having enough food, but the final menu ended up actually being amazing. Just being Caesar salad, sandwiches, fruit, biscuits, and then some pastries for dessert. So it was very festive, very fun, and everyone seemed to really enjoy it. So that is all for today's video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Comment below your favorite tips for hosting a shower, whether that's a baby shower, bridal shower, any of that, because, you know, I'm sure I'm gonna be hosting more bridal showers in the future at some point. And we are in the process already of planning my baby shower, even though it's very early. We had to reserve a spot. So if you have any tips on baby shower or bridal shower hosting, I would love to hear them. So that is all for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next video. And I'm just going to lay back in bed until my Carl's Jr. shows up. Bye.